Hello guys and girls, and welcome back to new video. Today for me I'll be talking about my teams that I would not play for if I was a footballer, which I'd love to be a footballer, but that just didn't happen. So yes, so I'm starting from my number 10, and my number 10 is team in number 10 is Newport County. Newport County are a team that are in League 2, the same division as Tranmere for next season. I just don't think I'd play for this team because obviously there's the bit of rivalry there is because England versus Wales. I'd always stay loyal to the English heart. So yes, and I just don't like Newport, obviously for obvious reasons. But yeah, and plus I just don't think they all think they're decent, but they're not. But yeah, so I'm probably gonna get shit for this, but oh well. Obviously, I honestly think Tranmere Rovers and obviously the teams in the northwest are the better teams. But yeah, so I'm gonna put Newport in number 10. So my team in number 9 is Oldham. Oldham are another League 2 side in the same division as Tranmere that they'll be going into, unfortunately. But yes, Oldham, from what I've known, their owners aren't the best. Obviously with the likes of Paul Scholes, when he was there, obviously he was doing something wrong. Well, I think, from what I know. And obviously the owner he wasn't allowing Paul Scholes to buy the place that he wanted. So yeah, I'd be fuming if that happened to me. I'd probably just leave myself. So yes, Oldham, obviously they're a big team in League 2, obviously because the rivalry with the likes of Tranmere, the Boltons, the Rochdales and all that, but it's my opinion, what I'm thinking. So yes, I've got Oldham in number 9. So my number 8 is Macclesfield Town. Macclesfield Town are a team that are in League 2, possibly could be going to the National League because of their financial reasons, because of their owner, because the owner isn't putting any money in their club. And obviously I wouldn't want to play for a team like that, because obviously I'd want to be playing for a team that would be giving me money that I'll be earning. But obviously no one would want to be playing for a team like in that kind of state at a club. So yeah, Macclesfield, I will not play for them. Obviously I'm not a fan of them, obviously, as well, and I'm not keen on the ground, but that is my opinion. So yes, I'm gonna go to my next team, and that's number 7. So my number 6 is a team, I might get shit for this, but oh well. It is a team called Celtic. Celtic are a team who are in Scotland, and obviously there's only one reason why I hate Celtic, because I prefer Rangers over Celtic. And obviously Celtic do the You Never Walk Alone, which I despise, obviously because I like Manchester United as well as Tranmere Rovers. But yes, I will never ever say You Never Walk Alone. I will never sing it or anything. I don't respect the team. Obviously I prefer Rangers, but yeah, I would never ever put my feet on one of their pitches or anything. Obviously the money, obviously that's different. I'd rather be playing for a team where I feel comfortable. So Celtic are not the team that I'd play for. So going on to my number 5. So my team number 5 is a team called Chelsea. Well, Chelsea. I know for a fact not many people like Chelsea, apart from the people that support Chelsea, because I just think they know everything about everything, which they don't. That's why. When was the last time you won a Premier League? And that obviously, I wouldn't play for their owner Roman Abramovich, because you don't know what he's going to be doing with the money, and obviously you don't know where he's going to be spending it, because he's always in a different country. He obviously just like picks. Obviously they might be getting good players, but I would not play for Chelsea Football Club, and plus I wouldn't play for that London team. Because if you want to see the London team that I would play for, go and watch the teams that I would play for, because that might be a bit interesting for you, for the people. So yes, Chelsea are my number 5. So my number 4. My number 4 is a team called Newcastle United. A team Newcastle United. Hang on, let me just. Sorry guys. Newcastle United. Owners Mark Ashley. Sports Direct. Doesn't put enough money in the club. Obviously, the people he's selling, he doesn't care about the team. He may support them, but he doesn't care about the team. And I wouldn't want to play for that team the way it's going to get treated. Obviously, they might get rid of players, they might get rid of staff and everything. And obviously, where the club is run, I would not play for that club. I will not play for the club because I don't like them. And obviously, I just wouldn't play for them because the way the club is run, I think it's stupid. Obviously, the minute we get new owners in, is that the best thing to do? Yes, it is, but not for the Saudis, because the Saudis will mess up the Newcastle team in England. So I think it's a big no-no for the new owners that possibly could be coming in. So because obviously they were going to buy Manchester United last year, and which I was so happy it didn't happen, because they'd probably messed up the club. Yeah, they'll probably buy the best players, but would they know how to pay right and everything? Possibly not. But yeah, so that's my number 4. So going on to my number 3, I'm going to get a load of weird things next. So my number 3 is Liverpool. Right, I hate Liverpool, obviously because I'm a Man United fan as well as that. I'll never ever play for the club. I hate Liverpool. Don't support them, and I just think they're not the team for me. And obviously, I would never ever wear that shirt. I wouldn't wear it if someone paid me, because I would stay loyal. I'd rather play for a different team. I'll play for anyone other than Liverpool. But yes, and I just don't like. They're just like, obviously, if I was a footballer, I'd want to be meeting my fans, because from what I've known, the Liverpool players don't meet and greet their fans as much as they should. Because obviously I've been to Trummy games, they don't do anything. They don't sign people's things, and obviously I would always give me my autograph, do a picture and everything. But yeah, that's if I was a footballer. So yes, and yeah. So going on to my number 2. This is getting good. So my number 2 is Wrexham. Wrexham are a team in the National League where Tranmere were a few seasons ago, and I wouldn't play for Wrexham because of I'm not keen on their team. I'm not keen on this and that from what they think. But yeah, I'd rather be playing for a team in England other than Wales, and obviously there's a massive rivalry with other teams from the northwest and the Wales area. Obviously, the Wrexhams, the Chesters, which is Wrexham Chester is a derby as well as that. But the rivalry's massive. Gives me goosebumps, and I wouldn't play for that team because I hate them so much, and I just don't know where I'd fit in with being in the Wrexham team, the Welsh team, the Wrexham team. So yes, my number one. Now I'm going to my number one, and my number one is so going to my number one. My number one is Bolton Wanderers, a team that's been in League One, now going into League Two. Obviously, they used to be in the Premier League. Massive team in Bolton. So Bolton are obviously rivalries with Tranmere. Obviously been for so long. Obviously beating them in the 1989, I think, and to get to Division 1. I'm not too sure if it's Division 1 or 2, but yeah, I'm massive rivalry with the clubs. Bolton will not play for this team, obviously because of the reasons. Because I'm a Tranmere fan, I'll never ever step footsteps onto that team. I won't play for them. So obviously it's massive. It's a big game. I think Tranmere, Bolton, and the other teams around the northwest. So Bolton, they just think they're better than everyone when they're not. You're in Division 2, so they think they're going to win this, they're going to win that, but are they? We'll find out in next season. We'll find out next season if you're good enough to go back up to League One. Obviously, their players, the players they had, obviously had to have kids, playing young kids last season, but I would not be playing for that team if you lose your manager, the owners, because their owners were not the best. Obviously, they're messing the club up. Shout out to Thogden. But yeah, I would not play for that club because their owners were arseholes. So I'm going to be putting Bolton in number first because it's a massive rivalry with Tranmere Rovers and Bolton. So if you guys and girls enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe if you're new, and please get me to 300 subscribers by the time of September obviously because it's my birthday. So yeah, so for next time I will see you. So peace out. So I am.